Welcome back. Today we're talking about the number one mistake that homeschoolers make. Doesn't matter if you're brand new, doesn't matter if you're seasoned, this is the number one most common mistake that homeschoolers are making. Are you ready? It's probably not as mind-blowing as you might guess, but hear me out. It is that we believe that we can not just influence, but control the outcome of our child by homeschooling. Yes, I believe firmly that that is the number one mistake that homeschoolers make. We believe that there is a right formula. Adjust this, there we go. We believe that there's a right formula for raising a child. And if we do it right, they will end up exactly the way they should end up, right? If we input virtue, we will receive a virtuous child. If we input habit training curriculum, we will receive a successful adult, responsible, mature adult, right? For Christian homeschoolers, often we believe if we read them the Bible every single day, we will end up with a believing child when they are older. I pray that is true. I pray that of my children. And these things what I'm saying does not mean that we should not try to influence our children to be virtuous, to be wise, to be Bible believing if we are Bible believers. But when we reduce a child to input and output, we are not respecting them or their personhood, okay? These children, Charlotte Mason said it best, that children are born persons. This means that while we can and should influence them, we cannot control the outcome. They're not robots, okay? Have you ever tried to train a puppy? And you get this puppy and you think, I don't know why all these other people have such poorly behaved dogs. My dog is going to be good. I'm going to train it from the start. It is going to be well behaved and polite. It's not going to jump on people. It's not going to bark at other dogs. And then you get that puppy and you're like, oh, you are not a robot. You actually have a mind of your own. Now multiply that by a whole lot and then you get a child, right? Now, if we asked most parents, do you think that you can control the outcome of your child? Most parents would say, no, I know I can't control them. We know that, but we often don't behave that way. So how do I know that? Because of anxiety. Because I hear all the time, what if I choose the wrong books? What if I choose the wrong curriculum? What if I choose the wrong co-op? What if I choose the wrong this, that, or the other thing? It's constant. I hear this from homeschool parents every single day. You know what? Honestly, most of those choices on their own don't actually really matter. What I mean by that is that at the end of your homeschool journey, do you think you're really going to look back and say, oh, if only we hadn't read that book in 3rd grade. If only I had chosen this book instead of that book. Oh, why didn't we do a co-op that year when they were in 7th grade? Oh, no, of course not. That's ridiculous, right? We know when we think about it logically that these things over time, cumulatively, yes, make a difference. But one choice is not going to derail your homeschool. It's just not. Because that's how I know that our biggest fear and anxiety is producing a child correctly. And so that's how I know that this is the biggest mistake we make. Because then we lose out on all this time by worrying and having anxiety about things that we can't control. We do our best for our children. We give them our best, but we can't control the output. You just can't. There's not a magic formula or a magic word. You're not going to save your child and you're not going to ruin him. Continue bringing beauty and truth to your homeschool. You can do it. I'm cheering you on.